Hello everyone, I am the Coastal Lad and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a review of Toxicator, the new for 2025 Huss TopSpin at Alton Towers. Now this ride is the tallest topspin in the world as it is elevated on a concrete platform standing at 78 feet. It's the ride, not the platform. This platform is very nicely themed, and to this process of turning these Nemesis saliva into some sort of weapon. That's what I've got from it anyway. Now I've experienced Toxicator once, because I live quite far away. I've only been able to get up there once so far this season, even though the season's only been open for like a week or something. Now, I've done it once, and I must say, I was pleasantly surprised. I was able to experience it at night because I wanted to get on some other stuff, and then by the time I wanted to get on it, it started to rain and it closed, which was very, very, very annoying. And then it opened again for about 5 minutes and then shut again. But I managed to get on it. I waited about 35 to 40 minutes, which I'd happily wait for it again. Now this was my first topspin ever, and I must say I was a little bit nervous because I'm not really a spinny person. Like I'm okay with I love Smiler. I've done it a few times now, and I have to say it's probably my second favourite ride in the park. So yes, very, very fun ride, but that'll be in a different review video. Now obviously the experience for Toxicator starts when you see it for the first time, when you enter Forbidden Valley. You have the reds and the greys of Nemesis Reborn and the Phalanx facility, and then you have the green and blacks and yellows, mainly greens, of Toxicator. Now, for people who don't want to ride, and I can definitely say that there's going to be a lot of people doing that, this ride is very pleasing and nice to watch off-ride. And I have to say, the cycle on Toxicator was enough spinning to leave me pleased, but not like too sickening, if you know what I mean. And you get around 6 or 7 flips, I think it was about that, which, I mean, I really liked it. I prefer the forwards flipping. The backwards flipping, I've never done anything like it before, but I mean, I just think I'm more used to flipping forwards. I don't know why, but now that I've talked about the ride itself, let's talk about theming. Now for a topspin, Toxicator is probably one of the best themed in the world. There's probably some crazy topspin themed and something in, I don't know, like China or something. But the only other topspin I can think of that's very well themed is Calicut at Fantasia Land. And that's obviously very well themed. That's probably a bit better themed than Toxicator, but still, for a flat ride, when Towers needed it. But I was very impressed, to be honest. And you have like the barrels of this new, like, I think, was it Wasparium, I think it's called. There's this like Nemesis saliva that's been turned into a toxic weapon, and you have like the 2 toxic containers on the sides of Toxicator, which interact whilst the ride's going around the cycle, where like it changes colour, and you obviously have like the fountains which are on, but they obviously don't get you wet because it's the middle of March, and it just wouldn't be very pleasing because it's still pretty cold. But I'm sure in the summer you will be definitely getting you wet. on Toxicator during the summer, yes. And I think, yeah, so overall, I think Toxicator was a very, very good addition to Towers. And if you don't really like spinning coasters, or not coasters, rides at all, then you might want to give this one a miss, you might not, it really depends. It's not intense. I mean, it is intense, but like, it's not intense that you come off thinking, right, I need to have a sit down for 10 minutes. You can walk after riding Toxicator, which I've heard for other TopSpins, you might need to have a sit down. But yeah, I think it's really good, and if you're going up to Alton Towers and it's open, which actually that's one more thing I want to quickly comment on, reliability. Toxicator, from what I've seen from the day I went, which was Saturday the 22nd of March, I think, Toxicator was very, very reliable. I think it broke down twice in the whole day, which cannot be said for some other coasters, Nemesis. But I'll say, well, I'll get onto that in a different video. And yeah, I think it's really good. Very, very nice addition to Alton Towers, and you should definitely try it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.